Let's talk about how to create a sun study. I'm going to turn off these cameras, so I'm going to go back over here to the path. Remember, we're in the project map. Right click, go into path, and instead of displaying everything, I'm going to display none. So now we don't have those cameras in the way, and I'm just going to, it's not too critical that they're not there. It's just important to know how to turn them on and off. Going back into 3D, what we're going to do here is I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm going to check to make sure my shadows are open and are turned on in OpenGL. So I'm going to go down into 3D view mode, 3D window settings, OpenGL, sun shadows. Let's turn those on. Now all of a sudden we have some sun shadows. The next thing that I do is, on any of these views over here, we can right click and go down into the sun. And you can see it thinks we're in Washington, D.C. and it's March 21st. Let's change that. Let's say, click on Set City. And what I'm going to do is type in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And our latitude is going to be 35 degrees north. And we'll just make this simple. It could be a little more precise. And 105 degrees west. And our time zone will be -7. And then we'll click Add up here. So now we have Santa Fe, New Mexico on our list of cities in here. And we've set this. And let's click OK. And let's make it June 21st. Click OK. So you can see our sun has sort of changed its position. It's much higher in the sky because it's more towards summer, and we're further south in the continental United States. So let's go about making a sun study of a project here. So I'm just going to say Document, Creative Imaging, Create Sun Study. And we're going to use the 3D window again. And we're going to be from sunrise to sunset. And we want all frames. Again, we're on June 21st. And maybe I'm going to drop, this is going to be a pretty short movie if we only have 29 frames here. So what I'm going to do is drop the amount of minutes. What we're talking about here is the interval in which ArchiCAD is going to take a picture. And I want ArchiCAD to take a picture every 5 minutes throughout the day to make a movie that's 173 minutes long. So I'll just click Save. And we'll give it a name here. I'll put it on my desktop. And I'll just click Save. And what ArchiCAD's going to do is go throughout the day and create the sun study. Now, what it's doing is it's going to create a file on my desktop, which is a QuickTime movie, which you could be emailing to somebody after you're done. So you can see we're very high in the day right now. The shorter the shadows, the closer to noon we are. And continuing on into night. Now we can use the photo rendering window to create these movies, of course. But that's going to take a much longer time. So we'll kind of just let this finish here. And when it's done, I'll open up the QuickTime movie. And we'll take a look to see what we have. So here we go, sunset. So a new movie has appeared on my desktop called Sun Study. I'm going to double click on it. And that's going to open up a new window here, which is QuickTime. And I can hit play. And we can see how our sun study looks going throughout the entire day. We could easily email somebody this file.